Hello there. We continue in 6-1 talking about how do we use graphing to solve story problems. And I've already set up the graph here, as you can see, just to kind of save time in the video. But notice that I did label my axes, okay, and I counted by 3s on the y-axis here because we're going to need to get up a little bit higher. So here we have Ren and Jenny are reading the same book. Ren is on page 14 and reads 2 pages every night. Jenny is on page 6 and reads 3 pages every night. After how many nights will they have read the same number of pages? Well, notice here in my graph that I had chose X to be the number of nights that they read and Y to be the number of pages they have read. So for Ren, okay, pages that she has read would equal 14, because she's already read that many, plus 2 times however many nights she reads, which is X. For Jenny, her equation would be y equals 6 plus 3 times every night that she reads. So we have y equals 14 plus 2x and y equals 6 plus 3x. So what I need to do is graph these lines. So the first one, Ren, starts at 14 on the y-axis and goes up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1, and again I'm just making a lot of dots here so that we can get hopefully a nice straight line. Okay. You see my dots are a little bit off there, but I think that my line is the way that it should be. And then 6 plus 3x, well, that's going to start at 6 and then go up 3 over 1 each time, and that makes it easier since I counted by 3s. This line is a little more simple, less kind of guesstimating going on here. So then I have that line, which looks like this. And you can see that they intersect right up here at 8:30. Okay, so again, just let me check my answer really quick. Okay, if I do 30 equals 14 plus 2 times 8, that works. And 30 equals 6 plus 3 times 8. That works. So I know that I have the right answer. Now the question was, after how many nights will they have read the same number of pages? Well, remember, X is nights. So my X coordinate here is 8. So my answer would be 8 nights. After they've read for 8 nights, they'll both be on the same page in the book. Okay? Let's look at another story problem here. A video club A charges $10 for membership and $3 to rent a movie. Video club B charges $15 for membership and $2 to rent a movie. For how many movie rentals will the cost be the same at both video clubs, and what is the cost? Alright, so once again, let's let X be how many movies they rent, or videos. Should just say DVDs, I think. Nobody really says videos anymore, do they? Alright, and then this is going to be the cost. Y is going to be the cost that the video store charges. So we need an equation for each video store. So Video Club A, the cost is going to equal the membership fee plus $3 for every movie we rent. And for Video Club B, the cost is going to be $15 plus $2 for every video we rent. So let's graph these two lines. And let's see what I have to count by here. Let's count by, I don't know, 3s again. And this is part of the battle of graphing here, is choosing what scale to use. And sometimes you might have to make a graph 2 or 3 times to get it right. And why it might still be annoying, I know, but sometimes it's just the way that it is, okay? So I'm going to try a scale of 3 here. I don't really even know if it's going to work, but that's what we're going to try. Alright, so first line is going to start at 10, which is about right here, and go up 3 over 1 every time. So up to 13 over 1, up to 16 over 1, up to 19 over 1, up to 22 over 1, etc. So that line looks like this. Okay, and then the other one starts at 15 and goes up 2, so up to 17 over 1, 19 over 1, 21 over 1, 23 over 1, 25 over 1, and so that line looks that. I think my dots are a little bit off. And so it looks like they intersect somewhere in here. And again, you're seeing here a drawback of graphing because it's kind of hard to tell exactly where they intersect. Now I think that they intersect at 525. I think is where they should intersect if my lines were perfectly straight. Now, since I'm not exactly sure, I'm going to use, once again, checking my answer with the equation. So I have 25 equals 10 plus 3 times 5. So that's 25 equals 25, so it works for the first one. And then we have 25 equals 15 plus 2 times 5. And that's going to work too. So I did get the right spot, even though I had to estimate just a little bit that it was 525. Now remember, X stood for videos, so it says how many movie rentals will they need for the cost to be the same. So 5 movies. And then notice here, this one had a second question. It said how much will that cost? Remember that Y is our cost, so that will cost $25 if you rent 5 movies from each of the video stores. Okay, so there's story problems using graphing, and again, like I said, you can already kind of see some of the drawbacks of graphing and why there's more than one method for solving systems, but this is how we conquer story problems. Once again, as always, let me know if you have any questions.